I want you to imagine a glass. And I want you to imagine this glass has omnipotent power over your life. And remember now, somebody may be watching this going, oh, I have to imagine a glass. The mind cannot differentiate between what is imagined and what is real. Hold on to that power because it's going to propel you to be a millionaire. And I want you to imagine that glass is on the counter. And you wake up in the morning. Every self-defeating or negative thought or worrying thought, you have to dump a little bit of liquid that represents that thought. That liquid is embedded with that thought, that negativity, that doubt. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can make those calls. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm intimidated. I don't know if I can do this. They told me I couldn't do it. I'm not smart enough. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about my bills. I'm worried about my relationship. I'm worried about this, right? Living in the moment, right, is almost impossible for virtually everybody on the planet because they're living with regret from the past and worry about the future. They're missing the moment. So every time you have a self-defeating thought, I want you to imagine it is represented as a liquid. And you're going to dump that liquid, that shot glass of liquid, in that glass. And the next time you have a negative thought, 10 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later, I want you to dump that next little glass of liquid into that glass, the little shot glass of liquid into there. And it represents your anger. Maybe you get angry, right? Why do you get angry? Well, because some circumstance, person, place, or thing can pull the trigger, can push the button. Anger is a defeating emotion. We want to teach you to control your emotions. I sit down with friends many times, and I'll say, listen, I know I can make you angry in 90 seconds because I know what their buttons are. I know how to communicate it effectively to where it has such power I can control their emotions. Conversely, I'll tell them, go ahead, you have 3 minutes, make me angry. Go ahead. I don't care what they do. They could hit me in the face. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get angry. Why? I control my emotions. No person, circumstance, place, or situation is my puppet master. Because when I control that, I retain my power. So you continue to pour that. You have another emotion of worry. You pour that worry liquid into the glass. You have an emotion of doubt. You pour that doubt emotion into the glass. You have an emotion of uncertainty. You pour that uncertainty into the glass. And now it becomes bedtime, later at night. And before you go to bed, where your body is in a restorative state, recuperative state, to where your body and your mind should be recuperating and gaining strength for the next day to propel you to millionaire. You're going to drink that entire 16 ounces of that glass, that poisonous emotion, those things that are holding you back. You poured them in there and you have to drink them before you go to bed. Would you now be more conscious would you be more aware about those emotions if you knew you had to drink them every single night before you went to bed? And they would be permeating every cell in your body, every system, circulatory system, running through your veins and capillaries and arteries, getting into every part of your body, into your brain? Would you drink that glass every night without hesitation? Would it maybe taste horrible, like poison? Well, that's what happens to a lot of people because I know something about you. I believe in you. And I know that regardless of your background, introvert, extrovert, old, young, male, female, that you can become a millionaire. Now, the purpose of this program is to get you to believe that you can become a millionaire. Because once you believe on an unconscious level, once again, the subconscious mind cannot differentiate between what is imagined and what is real. And once we install that, once you learn how to do it, once you learn the strategies, once you learn the tactics, you have an arsenal that can propel you to virtually any financial goal. You can transfer it over to your relationships. You can transfer it over to love, self-love, intimate love, love of other people, interaction love with other people you don't know. You can transfer it into your health with what? Every thought creates what? A physiological response. So you're going to have an omnipotent power that lies within you that you're going to be able to apply. And for the purpose of this training, you're going to be able to apply it to become a millionaire.